Let's see where this goes. Will he be mistakes or maybe pose? Dennis and Tyler are gonna see if it's in the cards to make the former me. How much does a polar bear weigh? Hopefully enough to make the ice break. So it's time to see the strangers blend. It's another episode of Now Your Friends.
Welcome back to the Now Your Friends podcast. I'm Tyler Swain, and this is my co-host.
I'm Dennis Campbell.
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the only podcast in the entire world, or is it the best podcast in the entire
It's
world?
both.
The only and best podcast in the entire world that takes two people that don't know each other, puts them in a room, and see if we can make them friends or whatever.
The best of friends.
The bestest of friends is.
Yep.
Hey,
That's pretty
guys.
good.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
For a second, I thought you were going to say we're the only podcast in the world, and I kind of like that, too.
Yeah, we can do that.
Like nothing
we can
else.
Be the only podcast
we're the only
in
ones
world.
just doing this. Pat, I know you're anti-pod, but welcome to the team.
I'm not anti-pod. I'm just scared. I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous, dude. There's only millions of people watching you right now.
There's something so
Yeah, you guys have an active comment section. You guys have you got like a solid 4 to 5 comments.
Do we actually
per
get
post.
comments?
People
I
like us. People like us.
Scared.
Wow.
It seems like there's
Thanks,
one
guys.
that's the same person every post.
It is, but I want to make a good first
Metal
impression.
Freak Neo Draws, yes.
Yeah, okay.
She's
Yeah,
a
it's the-
Bangladeshi lady who stalks all of us. Does she stalk you?
No, but now I'm
She's
excited.
gone.
She will be.
I'm
She
less
will be.
nervous
We
now.
love you. What's her name?
Haiti.
Hattie?
Hattie.
Hattie?
Yeah. But, we're getting off track. We got some guests.
We do.
We're changing up this week. We have guests.
We have guests.
Like we do every fucking week. This to my right, this is stand-up comedian Pat Lacey.
Hello.
The Lace Machine.
Jesus.
The Lacey. Yeah. John Wayne Lacey.
Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans.
Sorry, forgot the
microphone joke.
I just said it.
We were
too.
just talking about that too.
And then next to Dennis, also to my right though,
Yeah, and to my left.
To
Actually,
Dennis'
they're
left.
both to my left, and they're both to your right.
we got
Our
local
guests.
poet Joe Palmer.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
no
thanks
problem.
for coming on. Yeah, the very convenient text this morning when we were like looking for another guest, and then Joe was like, "Hey, can you guys promote my book?" And I was like, "Can you just come on?"
I don't know if I'm the first person to ever offer to pay to be on the show, but
For
You
sure.
were. Yeah, you were.
Yeah. But speaking of payment, real quick, if you go to patreon.com/nowyourfriends, you can sign up now to get in. And then we're going to have some bonus episodes coming and starting in July. And then the payment's going to go up in August. We haven't figured it out yet. But you got to get grandfathered in. So get in there now before it fucking blows up.
Are we?
Seriously.
Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah.
I like that. I like finding out things we're going to do in the show on the
$9.99.
show.
$9.99.
Showbiz, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, Joe, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a dog's dick.
I've been good. You know, I stopped doing stand-up comedy, got on antidepressants, and things seem to be going well. So,
Yeah.
So
There
he
you go,
healed.
man.
so
He healed
I
himself.
heal. I got a girlfriend. You know, I'm writing poems about shit. So things seem to be going okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't have a girlfriend, and I'm shitting in shoeboxes. But I'm also on antidepressant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you on?
Alexa.
I'm on venlafaxine.
Is there shit in here?
There's no shit.
Okay.
No, but that's...
I probably should be on antidepressants.
They're
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I used to have this crippling fear of getting shoved onto the train tracks.
Okay, I still have that. Yeah.
Okay, then ever since I started taking antidepressants,
You started becoming the guy.
yeah,
who
I'm
shoves
the
people.
pusher now. I'm the pusher.
You're the pusher man.
Yeah.
What one are you taking?
Venlafaxine.
Never even heard of it. From like a China
I don't
or
know
something?
if that's like the off-brand name. The regular name I think is Strattera or something.
Okay.
But I get it confused with my ADHD medication, which is
Strattera.
atomoxetine.
How's your penis during all this?
So the medication I was on before,
Great question.
duloxetine, made my penis not work at all.
Yep.
So my girlfriend and I talked to my doctor and said, "Gotta
No
fuck.
good.
Yeah.
No,
Gotta
yeah,
fuck.
no
You see
good.
this girl right here? I gotta fuck her.
Gotta fuck."
Doc.
And she
come
said, "Doc, come on. There's not much to work with already. Give it back."
here. You took an inch away, and it's my whole life.
Yeah,
so.
you took
You
an
fucking
inch,
kidding
turned
me,
into a
Doc?
mile. No, and it also the old meds had me straight up shitting for 2 days at work. Like,
Oh.
like at 9 to 5, I was on the toilet, and I had to start bringing wet wipes to work just to like get
Clean
through
up
the day. You know
properly.
what I
Oh,
mean?
Jesus Christ.
But-
Because of the meds?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what's my problem is.
As
too.
someone with crippling depression and ADD, this does not sound good. I probably should go non-medicated. I want my dick to work.
No. You
I
gotta
don't know,
find
man. It's
the
a
right
good time.
medication.
Are you on Darius?
No, it's a good time.
What, having your dick work or?
just the unmedicated depression, ADHD.
I do get
It's a new day every day.
Right.
No schedule.
I get so drunk so quick now, though. Just the medicine turns it up to 13.
Oh, hell
it's
yeah.
incredible.
It helps the wallet, I'm assuming.
No,
Oh,
because
okay.
you drink the same amount, you just get blackout sooner.
All right.
Any other weird little fear ticks that you had? Like you mentioned getting pushed in front of the train tracks. Big one of mine is falling out my door on the highway.
Oh shit! Are you afraid of Riding in a Jeep with the open doors?
Yeah,
because
I
I won't do it. Yeah,
yeah, but I have within the past few years. But
But you guys can just put a seatbelt on, right? And you should be all right with that.
no, because I don't know.
in your mind. Yeah. Realistically, you should be all right. But in my mind, I'm gonna fall off.
Right.
It's just like when you look over an edge of
Yeah.
a really high place, you're like, I'm gonna fall off if I keep
Of
looking.
course.
So
That's
a
my fear.
weird fear I still have is whenever I'm in an elevator and I have my phone and the door opens, I'm afraid it's somehow just gonna drop through the
I
crowd.
hope that happens.
Really?
That'd be awesome.
And just
dude.
no more phones.
Just no more phone.
Freedom for 12 hours.
Yeah, until you have to go
So
spend your whole day
drop
getting a new phone.
$400 getting a new phone. Yeah.
Gee,
Dude, I do
400.
that so many times. I'm like, oh, my phone. I'm addicted to it. I'm like, I'm gonna go a day without it. And I'll walk outside and be like, oh, how do I order Dunkin' Donuts then? What if I walk into Dunkin' Donuts now? There's so many things I don't realize that just my phone is. We're using it right now.
Right.
But it's a practical use. But Jesus.
Dunkin' Donuts, the one place that's super hard to find in Quincy, Massachusetts.
I know where they are. I just like to have my freaking drink there
This
when I go in.
location is great, but I passed 2 fucking Burger Kings, a Chipotle.
Yeah, there's a few
so
Wendy's.
much good stuff
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah, it's
It's dangerous.
Yeah,
It's bad news.
I'm hitting every single one on the way home.
Please. Another one of mine is falling into the street and having a truck run over my head.
Fuck yeah.
yeah. When I'm riding a bike, especially, or
Yeah.
if a fire hydrant.
All right, at this point, we should just name those subreddits we grew up on.
Also, girls. I'm afraid of girls.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're terrifying.
You're not afraid of girls. You don't want to have sex with them.
Who does?
Isn't that what afraid is?
All right. I'm afraid of a lot of things, I guess. Then. Yeah, my sex drive's nothing.
Really?
Yeah, past 2. I mean, it's been bad for 4 years. I haven't had sex in 2 though.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, I'm locked
Do you-
in for September 2nd, baby.
Oh, yeah, you got a date on there?
You gotta hit
you
that
have a
date.
fuck date?
We do. There's
I wasn't. You go for
there's
it.
a running list of when I'm gonna have sex next, and there's probably about 20 names on there at this point with numbers. And we can get you on.
Is it kind of like a Deadpool with
Yeah.
Tyler
Yeah.
sex?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's no. They're not saying who I'm gonna have sex with.
Just
that would be
when
definitely
he
it just
will.
has to
Just
happen
when
that
he
day.
It has to happen on September 2nd.
Yeah.
So who's got the most money on September 2nd?
I don't think it's a money based thing. I think it's just
It's
pride.
just pride.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which you probably don't have much of anymore.
I don't have any pride.
All right,
no.
yeah, that's nice.
Happy Pride
is-
Month.
Happy
It is
Pride,
a month
thank
for
you,
it. Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Anytime.
You want to try a spell?
No.
You back
I'm
on a
back.
wet
I'm
spell?
back in, baby.
Have you had Pride Month sex yet?
No Pride Month sex.
Damn.
Aren't you
had,
legally obligated to have it this month?
Yeah. All right, gay boys, come on, hit me up.
You're legally obligated. One twink for Pride Month.
Your government issued
What's fucking Mara Healy? Get on that shit. That's a Massachusetts.
It's instead of those COVID payments, there's we're gonna give every gay a
And,
gay.
and just a case of poppers.
Just really getting
just
into it.
VHS cleaning supplies.
You really do know the gay culture really well.
I'm big into VHSs, and I had 2 gay roommates, and they were like, "Why do you have poppers?" I'm like, "I'm cleaning mold," and they were like, "Oh,
What
right,
are poppers
right,
as
you
in
know.
the snap things?
no, that's
No, the
fucking-
drugs, the
fucking
drugs.
ally over-
Yeah.
Aren't you the poet? Shouldn't you
I'm not very good. So
Oh God! I love the idea of thinking the gay community just loves
yeah,
those little.
I don't know. I thought it spites up the,
just throw it in my?
it
hearing
enhances your
those, little-
climax, dude.
Getting pissed
I mean,
off.
those would open up that end of you any pretty good.
See those fucking homos over there playing with their
That
damn
make you
poppers.
This is my nightmare. This type of conversation on a podcast. On a podcast, this is my nightmare. My actual nightmare is coming, being in a
Coming.
certain mood. Yeah,
Being
coming.
too-
Yeah, just coming. I'm a big edge master, but with that actual moment, dude,
The fun is not
that's
coming.
my living life on the. That's my Jeep Wrangler, dude. That's
Just being about to come.
No, please stop, please stop.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
no. But my actual fear is with today's content, like just maybe being in a moment where 9 times out of 10 I'd be cool with it, but like someone like catches me in just a bad mood, and like just my legacy forever, no matter where I am on the internet, I'm like some fucking just like buzzkill.
You
or
fucking
like
snap
just
him.
like, and everyone's like, I hope this guy dies. It's like, dude, I just come on, man. I'm going to work.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, I've had it.
Dude, I think that's like another fear. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like legacy is a huge thing. That's part of like why I wanted to put something out. It's like I'm so afraid of like dying and people being like, "Who the fuck was Joe Palmer?"
Yeah.
That I like threw together any shit I could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's gonna live forever. It's sick.
I totally still have that. I've become a little bit more comfortable with maybe not reaching that, but like on the inverse, it's like, oh, what a dumb reason to be like hated. like being like, oh damn,
absolutely.
bro. Like I'd rather go unknown than like, oh, remember that viral video of that dude who like just shit his pants and like Boston Common.
Yeah. There you go.
That's gonna happen, by the way.
that'd be cool.
Don't Google that.
September 2nd.
Is that you?
This is
Shit pants
2020.
guy? We're about to go into the shit pants territory, but I feel like we do it every week, so we got.
I mean, yeah, it's that and pro wrestling. It's the only 2 topics we
I'm
touch
so
on
excited to talk about pro wrestling.
You want to do it real quick?
Like, are you into pro wrestling?
I had a quick phase. You know, a quick story. I because I'm in production,
Cool.
and I always apply to WWE as a
Fuck
production
yes.
assistant because they're in fucking Stamford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And on their application, they're always like, "What's your favorite like story arc in WWE history?" And I always went with the Rey Mysterio custody battle.
Sick. That's playing out
Ray
now.
was my guy.
They got
dude.
that going on.
Yeah,
now.
it came back,
That's
dude.
just dominates
Like,
the wrestler now.
They're,
Dude,
like,
they
I
put
really,
back
I
around
really care
25
about
years
that.
later.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Yeah.
They never let me in, but
That's-
I always
You
thought
just
for
gotta
the
show up
comic
and
story.
wrestle someone
I know.
and
Yeah.
prove your worth. You know,
That's what they have the writers do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Tough Enough, but for like right enough. You know, like
Yeah,
It's a
right
good
enough.
show. I'd
Joe,
watch
send
that.
your book of poetry and about shit, and then maybe they'll give you a job.
no, they'll just Vince McMahon will cancel me.
How
Vince
long-
McMahon's been
Vince would
canceled
love it. He'd be like
4
a
times
poet
over,
wrestler,
it's
dude.
fine.
Let's fucking get
No,
it.
dude, that was Damian Sandow, and he got fucking axed
and
so quick.
Heidenreich.
Who?
And Heidenreich.
Poetry
also,
by Heidenreich?
Going back to the whole gay
Yeah.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Is he gay?
Where you're just
No,
like,
well,
gay
his
shit.
character was insinuated to be gay with Michael Cole, right?
I forget.
Really?
Little John.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
he'd like stalk down the commentator and like would read poetry in his ear and shit.
Yeah,
It'd be
poets
very
are fucking
seductive.
weird.
Yeah, man.
I didn't get into wrestling until like 2012 because I
That's
was like
kinda
very
late.
sheltered
Very
as a
late
kid, and my
bloomer,
dad wouldn't
yeah.
let me watch it. And so the second I like graduated high school, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything cool. I'm dropping out of college and watching wrestling.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
Basically what I did.
yeah, and then I like wrestled in like a Rockland League for a little bit. And Joey Trigger on YouTube, look it up. It's awful.
Were you wrestling with Miguel? Was that you?
No, I was wrestling with this dude Steve Baker.
Oh, tall guy.
Yeah,
the
he-
prince
like
or the king or
King
something?
Bishop or whatever.
Yeah.
I beat him. So
Yeah. I have a
Oh, yeah.
pinfall victory over Tommaso Ciampa from my training days.
Oh,
so
shit.
Fucking, I don't want to brag.
wait, do you actually?
Yeah. It
That's-
was just like just a training match. Like
Dude, it
nothing.
counts.
Okay, that counts. Yeah.
Okay, don't let that take it away from
You're
you.
the true heir to the NXT championship, my
I
man.
think I'm
Yeah.
undefeated against the guy. I don't even got a shot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Joe, how long did this take you? The book,
So
which is called again Tasteful.
yeah, so there's some poems in there that I wrote years ago, but at the start of this year, I made like an honest commitment to just like so from January, February, March, I wrote almost every single day.
Good.
And I picked like the ones that I thought were like the funniest or most fun or meant the most to me, and I threw them in here. But like it's self-published. It's through like Kindle Direct Publishing.
Okay, word.
Amazon will literally just let you print whatever you want, which is I don't know, good or bad, but
It depends.
it got me a book.
I
So
think it's good. Yeah.
They denied me.
really,
What'd you do? Thought you had a real
I was
story
like,
there.
dude, there's like a
I look like a
mostly
man of intuition.
there's like a mostly nude photo of me in that book. So
yeah, dude.
I was very surprised.
Tasteful nudes.
We were in the same creative writing class in college.
I
remember
hated that lady.
Yeah, that lady sucked. But I remember you wrote a poem about an elephant. Did that make it into the?
I don't remember that
All right,
poem.
perfect.
At
Hell yeah.
Quincy?
Yeah, it was.
Quincy College, baby.
I'll ask later.
What?
I just wonder if she's still there. I want to know.
Oh, I don't even remember her
I don't
name.
like. I wrote like a story about like Dungeons and Dragons one time, and I passed it in for a grade, and she's like, "I don't understand what any of this means, so it's an F." And I'm like,
Oh no.
"This is creative writing.
Yeah.
Like,
Wake up, lady.
wake up."
Yeah, that was a dumb bitch lady. Fuck you, dumb bitch lady.
Yo, be nice. Be nice to dumb bitch lady, all right? It's not her fault she was named that.
Yeah, I got a C in that class. Right after I got like an A+ in my poetry class the semester before, and I was pissed because I just took all the material from my poetry class and reworked it for the creative writing class.
Dude, that's like the time when in high school, U.S. History 2 honors, I had an assignment to watch a World War II video and write a paper on it. Handed it in, got a C- on it. 2 years later, I'm dating Sam McGee. She has the same exact class, same teacher, same assignment. Hands my paper in, A+.
Best thing
Not
I've ever
one
seen.
change.
Oh, I would make myself known.
Well, I can't be like, yo, she stole that paper from me, but because like then she'd get in trouble for plagiarism.
What was that guy's name again? I had that. I think I had him as well.
Collateral
I'll get to it later.
Vengeance is like
I'll get to it later.
the most. I can't think of the word right now.
Sweet.
Batman thing to do.
Yeah,
dude.
Batman thing, dude. Yes, Batman it up, kick the door down, get dumped.
Yeah, don't show your identity. Just be like,
Where's my paper?
this isn't the first time you've seen this.
So Joe, you can buy that online.
Yeah,
The internet, huh?
on the internet.
What do you look into to order? Yourself
Probably
one of these?
Amazon.com.
Yeah, so it's hard to find on Amazon because it's like 2 days old to the internet. But
Yep.
you can go to my Instagram. I forget what the tag is now because I have a girlfriend and I don't talk to anyone. So
I mean, anybody listening,
Well,
I'm
we can throw the tag.
I'm gonna
we
link.
could-
I'm gonna link
yeah,
it.
we'll
in the
link it in
description.
the-
I had
in
to
the
see-
show
I-
Did you
notes.
text to be here this
I
morning?
did. I'm so bad at this shit. I did make a link tree, and I feel like an OnlyFans girl now. It's so sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm just posting like link
Yeah,
in bio
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
Isn't that fun to say?
Dude, it's so fun to say.
That's so sick.
It doesn't have like that official.
Yeah. I don't know if I
That's fine.
like OnlyFans as a thing. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I
me
don't-
neither. No, I
the
hate.
content or the concept.
I fucking
concept,
hate it,
I-
dude.
I
You
It's
don't
so,
like the concept? Why
Skeeves
not?
me out. I don't
boobs
know.
are gross, dude. Like,
Well,
I
not
fucking
boobs
hate
are
it.
gross, but I don't know.
I'm
it's
afraid of
just-
girls, and I'm not afraid of it.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. I just can't ever imagine paying for it.
Yeah, same.
That's
Well, could you imagine?
But we are thankful for the heroes that do.
Oh, yeah, the
and
sluts
keep
out
this
there, they're
ship
beautiful,
running.
yeah.
Yeah, I also
Because
hate the
without
strip
you,
club.
there's no
dude.
industry.
Yeah. What did you say, Jay?
I also hate the strip club. Foxy Lady in
I
Brockton.
hate the strip club.
Worst
That's
place on the
weird.
planet.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't spend most of COVID there.
I spent a lot of COVID at what's the one?
The one in Rockland, right?
Brockton. That's not the Fox.
It's
So
not
it's
the
the
Foxy
Boardroom
Lady, the
Cabaret
one-
now.
No, what's the
Did you say the Fox and
Alex's?
Hound?
Alex Club Alex's.
Club
Listen to
Alex.
Claire.
Yeah.
Steve Sweeney's fucking
Steve Sweeney's
comedy
comedy
den. With
Just with like whoa. The Club Alex's.
you would love it.
I haven't been to that one. I've
I
only
would go.
been.
We would go during the pandemic because they would let us in. Number one, every beer was $4, and they'd allow us to watch Dynamite.
I mean, I feel like a strip club
That's
is like
cool.
the most sanitized place, especially during a pandemic.
they were cleaning
They
themselves
make sure,
up.
yeah.
They were definitely cleaning themselves up. But it was funny because we were just there to watch wrestling, and the girls would come over and like be like, "You guys want to dance?" Or-
No.
We're like, yeah, Jericho.
If you want to slam my head against that fucking pole, I'm game. But
You want to grapple with me, lady?
Was
you have
this,
light
during,
aluminum chairs?
Let me tell you something, lady.
was this during Jericho's Wizard run?
I might have been.
Dude, that was the sickest shit on the planet.
Yeah.
Should we
he
go
LARPing?
to the ship box?
Dude, he was kind of LARPing. He would have like flash paper and he would light it. And
Poppers.
He'd
He'd have poppers.
He'd have poppers and go, "I throw a
Poppers.
fireball in your face." And I yelled that at my
So
girlfriend.
he legit
for-
was fucking LARPing. with
literally
a fireball
LARPing, like,
video.
but
Hell
way
yeah.
cooler than any LARPing I've ever done. So it was
Do you,
sick.
do you still LARP?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just went 2 weeks ago.
No way.
Where'd you
Yeah.
go?
Nice.
Yeah. So it's a place in like Holyoke, Goshen area.
Nice.
I don't know if I should say it because there's like actual like cool like not cool people like doctors and lawyers who do it, so they try and like keep it secret.
It's
I don't
a
know. It's
secret
like,
LARPing place?
dude, it's like people in the LARP community kind of treat it like being gay. Like they're like closeted LARPers. Dennis, I'm sorry I made this so awkward. It's
all right. It's all right.
They should get some letters in that LGBTQ business.
Right. It should be LARP LGBTQ.
Plus.
No, but it's really fun. Like I right now I'm playing a character that's basically a ripoff of Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Like I bought a whip and I learned how to crack it, and I just sit in the woods and I crack a whip.
Damn, you should have brought the whip along with the book.
I should have brought the
That
whip.
How big
Really
of a fan of Jacques the Whipper are you?
I watched his video on how to crack a whip
Is
to
that
learn
you
how
did
to
it?
crack
Yeah.
the whip.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's the fucking best. Every
Yeah.
year at King Richard's, I love him.
I love King
Yeah.
Richards.
Me too. I ran into you one time there. It was like the funnest night I ever had.
It
I
was
remember
so
I was in
sick.
like a bad mood for some reason, and then I ran into you and like TJ and everyone. Then we went to the Dragon afterwards. I had like a great night.
Rip.
On my very limited research on this show, Is this the same? Is this TJ Sprague? Do you guys know TJ Sprague?
Yeah.
I didn't know his
He's-
name was Timothy until.
He was my neighbor growing up.
Fuck,
Oh,
really?
really?
Dude,
Over
like-
by Pond Meadow?
Yeah.
Are you
really?
you're
Yeah,
from Weymouth?
yeah.
Cool, me too.
Maggie, Derek, and TJ, dude. Those
Oh,
were
wow.
those were my.
Yeah.
Me and Derek we were in our first band together.
Oh, hell
Dude,
yeah.
what music?
We were. I mean, rock. He's actually kind of crushing it in
He's
Tennessee
crushing it
right now.
right
now.
dude.
Yeah, he's
shout
in
out,
Germany, right?
shout out, fucking Flight Attendant band. That's his band. Check them out on Spotify. They're really good. We were called Chalk Dust
Chalk Dust.
in 5th grade.
Fuck yeah.
I was a guitarist and singer. I sang "Holiday" by Green Day.
Fuck yeah.
And then there was another guitarist and singer, and he sang "Sweet Child of Mine." And
At the same time?
No.
A nice little mashup.
On holiday.
We can make that mashup.
But yeah, dude. Me and Derek go way back, dude.
That's sick.
I have a little VHS recording of him just like in one of those glass cages as a drummer.
That's so sick.
He's better now.
Yeah,
but-
he's incredible. He's
They're all
incredibly
crushing it right
talented.
now.
Yeah.
Maggie's crushing
Oh, yeah,
it.
she's a fucking Super Bowl ring.
Yep. Yeah, she does.
What do you mean? What?
She works for the Chiefs.
Does she really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Dude, she's
What a
fucking
great family.
flexing.
All
Yeah.
over.
They're
Yeah.
all. They're all
They hate me,
thriving.
but I'm a fan of them. No, I'm kidding.
They don't hate you, do they?
No, God,
Okay,
no.
okay.
The
Yeah.
band
Dude,
got
shout out
real
Kathy
ugly.
Tim. Fucking
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
rule.
They're the best.
That's cool.
That's
Just doxing my neighbors.
It's funny
on your
because I was
podcast.
like, do you know Joe Palmer? I don't know why I thought you'd be like kind of in that circle of friends, but then you kind of are. You're TJ's neighbor. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird
Yeah.
how we haven't like crossed paths before.
Oh, this was on purpose. I never wanted to see you.
Damn,
And
I'm
then-
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was thinking it was a
trapped you
different
like
guest, and Tyler was like, "Dude, Joe's coming." I was like, "Fuck."
I have to pretend not to know.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you go
Are you
to-
also
Yeah,
Weymouth?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you go to Weymouth High?
No, I went to Archie's, but I went to
Oh, okay.
Abigail Adams. For,
So I was in Chapman.
Chapman. Every person in your circle is a Chapman person. So like
Yeah.
I'm like useless.
We're ships
Useless.
in the night.
Fucking what were your houses? Blue and
I was
like,
maroon.
maroon and blue.
gold,
or
and
something?
maroon.
Maroon,
were
gold,
three.
blue, and maroon.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was
I
the
was
thing. You had
blue
the extra
house.
house for
Yeah.
the blue. We were just maroon and gold.
Yeah, so I was maroon, and I feel like they put all the lonely kids in maroon, because like blue was all like the kids who fought.
Every group had the stereotypes, which I
Yeah.
think was just when you divide people up, that's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah. What was Maroon was the smart kids, right?
I was in maroon. No, it fucking wasn't.
Fuck, I thought Maroon was the smart kids. I
No,
was in
maroon was like all the losers, like
No,
that
it
they had
wasn't
left.
losers.
Yes, dude.
Cut this out.
Nope. That's the other thing I'm scared about this podcast is the rest of the limited research is I've come across so many moments where you're like, we're gonna cut this out, but it's still in the podcast. Terrifying, dude.
There's never any real need to cut anything out.
My audio peaked there, so like maybe you'll cut that out.
No,
but, like,
no, I won't. Screaming. I'm just gonna master the file and put it right out there. As I tend to do. Until someone says a name or a word.
So we just did our 10-year high school reunion a year late, and dude, it was wild. Like,
what you guys were what 17?
I was 2012.
2012. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. So I was 18.
You're 2018.
Oh, no, I mean, no, I'm fucking stupid. I'm doing college numbers. No, 14.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay,
you guys are
okay.
3 years old. That'd be wild. It was like we're 10 years apart.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's late. No, so we just did our 10-year, and I got trashed, and then ended up at the Golden Dragon, and
Per usual.
literally ripped my jeans from my crotch to the ankle. And that's really all. And then I told everyone there I was writing a book, so I actually had to publish it.
There you go. Some self-credibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you do? I'm like, I live at home, but I'm writing a book.
That would be. To be fair, though, that would be a fun thing to just rip at like a reunion. Just be like, I'm writing a book. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
working
it
on
was sick.
I'm working on a patent. Like,
It was
Didn't you just post your back home? Like, no. But it's
Well, everyone
big,
else is
big
like,
thing.
yeah, I'm having my
Big
third
news.
kid,
Fake
and we're
news.
married,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I wrote a book.
Yeah. Let me read you a poem about my shit real quick. You think you're doing so damn well out there. Speaking of shit, maybe we should go to the shit box. Every week we have people write in some questions, some icebreaker questions for the guests so they can get to know each
Do
other.
they sign their questions? Can we know who's responsible?
I put the,
Oh, yeah,
I put the names
absolutely.
on. And then I also threw some in there
Oh, nice.
as well. Just
Do you guys want to?
Oh, it's,
wanna-
it's
you.
a pick thing.
Yeah, you want to pick one, read it, and then we'll
interpret this question.
take
Do we
it.
read it to each other?
Who is your dream soulmate, personality-wise, not a person, Tyler?
Like, what's your dream type of person? I guess Joe, you can.
Oh, that's so
Legally, I have to say my girlfriend Kylie,
okay, yeah.
but professionally, I'm gonna say Fran Drescher.
Okay, but not a person. Like, what type of person?
Fran Drescher.
What type of person are they?
What? Yeah. What do you like about them?
From the nanny.
Legally, I also have to say Joe's girlfriend.
Sick. Our girlfriend. Man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Our girlfriend. Kylie, we have another one. We trapped him.
But actually, Ryan Gosling's character from The Nice Guys. He's very.
Okay.
I like him.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's a guy.
I'm a comic dude. I don't have this on lock.
Yeah,
like I don't have a real
either. Yeah,
answer
I was
for-
just thinking about some fun questions we can ask.
Like I know
him.
you healed and you know yourself.
Oh.
But I'm still like, hey, can I make everything a joke? Dude?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's. I mean,
Not
I
a
kind of
good
view
one.
this as like celebrity crush. You know what I mean?
No,
So-
it's not the person, guys.
Christina Hendricks.
Okay. Well, who
Christina
is your
Hendricks.
dream soulmate personality-wise? Not a person. What does that even mean?
Well, I was writing fast. Like,
What are personalities?
What's,
I don't
what's,
know.
what's your type?
Fran Drescher.
No, what did
Ask
Go
it
on,
a
add up to
different.
here.
Ask it a different way. It's gonna be the same answer.
What do you look for in a partner?
Like Mr. Sheffield. Like that. Like that.
I'm getting pissed off.
What a wash of a question.
What? Do another.
Next question.
Nothing. No, I got nothing, dude.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a freaking conversation with people.
Someone who
God.
makes eye contact with me.
Dude, that's so hard to do. When you make eye contact, or like when someone tells you to do eye contact, do you look here? Or do you actually look like
I
in
go
one
in
of
the
their eyes?
I go eyes.
When
I
I'm
think-
super. Oh, sorry. Go for
I
it.
can't tell what I'm doing.
I was talking to my new friend.
I interrupted.
Yeah, now we're friends, dude.
My
Now-
bad.
Yeah,
Let's
we're gonna
start
wrap
with-
now.
Guys, want to do another moment of silence for the aborted
when
babies
I'm-
around them?
Yeah.
For what?
When I'm committed to the eye, like when I realize I'm like, oh, I should be making eye contact,
Yeah.
it's eyes. But any other way, it's literally like, I'm paying attention, but I'm looking at that fucking plant, dude. Like,
Now, do you freak out and like think you're doing too much in one eye and then have to switch to the other?
I have a quick moment of that, but what my freak out is, does it look like I'm consciously trying to maintain eye contact? I'm
Yeah.
ignoring this moment of silence, by the way.
I don't
don't
know
know
what's
what it was
happening. He's doing
Rightfully
the Pledge of
so.
Allegiance, but quietly.
No,
Like-
that's not what's having a moment of
We're
silence.
having we're talking about our autism.
Yeah. Dude, well, kind of like.
I think I'm fine with eye contact and stuff, unless you guys have noticed I'm not.
No, I think you're pretty good at it.
It's like what? I think the rule is like 7 seconds, look away, but you do that.
Is that the rule?
I think-
Because that's gonna
Well,
fuck
like,
me
so
up
if
now.
Sitting there counting, that's
subconsciously,
very
no.
autistic.
I think it's like your natural instinct is 7 seconds. Like
So I think I linger a little bit because I want to make sure that I'm giving like the good stuff.
Yeah, see, I'm
you have
totally-
very
See,
pretty
I get-
eyes, by the way.
I do, dude.
They're
I have
like
pretty eyes, bro. Is
they're
your
like a
4K iPhone
grayish
picking this
blue.
up?
no, it's just regular.
Yeah.
Dude,
HD,
those are
but-
nice.
Yeah.
They're real.
Yeah.
Those aren't implants.
Well, I know a guy. You guys know a guy with an implant.
I'm blind completely. I know you were talking about contacts, but it's like just 2 glasses.
No, I'm talking about a fake eye.
He was out the other
Yeah, I
day.
make eye contact all the
Yeah?
time.
I haven't seen him in forever.
I'm on.
Do you look at both eyes, or do you pick one and then
I
alternate?
try to look at both, but then if I think about it too much, I freak myself out and
Yeah.
I look away very quickly.
If it's someone I like haven't talked to and it's like a handshake, like you have to. I look like forehead
You gotta do-
to make
yeah.
it look like I'm looking at
Yeah.
both. But
Yeah, contact. Yeah, if I'm comfortable with people and like we're in a actual conversation, from like my version of paying attention is like the whole dissociate on a different object, but like so I can like enhance what's being said.
Yeah.
it's very odd. It's very odd. I'm undiagnosed, but like
That
it's
was
super autistic.
We take a trip down the spectrum right there.
I think
And
like
then I go train.
The only
watch
reason
for
I
a
haven't
while.
gotten checked is I'm scared.
dude, like they literally make you take like. So when I got diagnosed with like ADHD, they make you take like a 2-hour-long test where it's like all like basic like first grade stuff. Where it's like, okay, match these shapes.
Yeah.
And the lady literally laughed because she started asking like 20 questions, and she's like, okay, what's the biggest organ on the body?
Skin.
My
Liver.
dick.
Okay, it is
Oh, it is
skin.
the skin, yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking said the tongue, and she
That's the
immediately
strongest muscle
she
in the body.
immediately laughed at me. I said tongue. She said ha. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that. And she's like, okay, and then asked it slower, like, no,
Like you're-
what is the biggest organ on
Yeah.
the body? And I said the tongue.
Like she went
and then she licked her lips,
And then she wrote autism on a piece of paper.
This kid has a huge tongue.
stamped a puzzle piece on your paper.
And then what she straight up said is, I know we've been doing this a while, so you're tired, but it's the skin, remember? I'm like, I never knew that. Like, it's the
Remember,
fucking
Joe?
tongue. I was so
I thought it was social skills, not knowledge. Not the remember for an A fucking bullshit system we've
so
been
rip
conned
shit.
into.
The tongue's the strongest muscle though.
Okay.
That's probably
It's
why
also
yeah.
the long. Dude, it goes from here to your fucking like belly.
maybe
or
it's the
something.
longest muscle too.
Does it really go from your
Dude, it's
mouth
so
to your
fucking
It goes
long.
to here.
I don't fucking
I
know
don't- it doesn't go to
anything.
your belly,
Obviously.
We have to look into that.
I
That
think we
freaks
get a
me
little
out.
interrupted
Why?
on
Where
the
do you
wall.
think? Where did you think it ends?
Just somewhere in my throat, maybe.
No, dude, it goes past it. I'm pretty sure.
It does go. It definitely goes like probably
This is-
here. I would guess here. I don't think it goes to the
The
tummy.
esophagus, like.
Yeah, maybe the esophagus. I mean, there's no way we can know.
I mean, there is.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
plenty,
I
of,
mean,
there's
yeah.
plenty of ways we
No,
can
this-
know.
We'll never know.
Okay,
this.
Alright, whose
so-
tongue,
just-
whose
we
tongue
just-
are we taking out right now?
While we're on the topic of fucking weird body stuff, my girlfriend told me recently that you know that little line on your balls.
Yeah.
Where they stitched it. Or they
Oh,
stapled
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so that used to
God
be
staple.
our vagina. Dead ass. Dead
What?
ass. Dead ass.
I don't have
had
a
the same
vagina.
thing.
I don't
Yes,
have
you
a
do.
vagina.
Everyone.
I don't have a fucking vagina. Dude. I've
So
never had a fucking
everyone
vagina.
is born like a girl first, and then not born, but you're like you develop as a girl first, and then your vagina turns into your balls, and then it like sews itself up.
What turns into my penis,
there
then?
is that
sorry?
stage. This is my other big fear. Just me and everyone with all of our types being like, let's talk about medical shit.
No, that's the best.
And then what's gonna happen is we're gonna be able to clip this and do that like do 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 that like suspense music they've been using, and it's like we're fucking speaking facts, dude, and we're like, it's our tongues muscles, bro. But there is that because I learned about this I learned this in like a fucking poetry class or whatever. I don't know, but it was like it's all about the orgasm, where it's like, why do men this? See, this is a blah
Why?
blah blah blah.
Men, the female orgasm is actually it's very emotional.
Yeah,
It's and a myth.
But the female orgasm is like the equivalent as to why dudes have nipples, where it's like there's a point in the production process where it's like we don't know if this person is gonna have to reproduce so like there's like the idea of like, oh, the female orgasm doesn't have like a biological function. Just like our nipples don't have a biological function, and our ball sack
So
doesn't
you're saying
have a
the
biological
female
function.
orgasm doesn't matter.
We've already been saying that for millennia. As us, we've already been saying that. But now there's a scientific reason to go, yeah.
But now science supports it.
I learned this at
See, I
Emerson.
have been good at this the whole time.
Let me just clarify. I learned this at Emerson College. So don't take any of this
And they're the
seriously.
law on
Dude,
this.
They're definitely being like,
If
there's no need
if
for like
I-
a female orgasm or anything.
If I know
like,
anything about Emerson, it's that
It was-
girls don't get to orgasm.
it was funny because there was a rebuttal, and like it makes a little sense, but she was like, oh, like can't there be an argument that like
No.
a psychological no, you'll love this.
Let me cut you off there.
Don't get to the punchline. Come on, weren't you a comic, you fucking poet? So don't foreshadow, all right? There's no, but there was a rebuttal there, and it's like, isn't there a psychological factor? Like it's like the woman wouldn't want to stay around if she doesn't orgasm, and the teacher was just like, and she was a very smart woman. She was just like, yeah, I can see that, but no, like because we've also created the institution of marriage. Like no one's sticking. It's literally just fucking, dude. It's
I would think I think that's a good point though. I don't know why the teacher shut it down that fast.
because she has a good degree in this shit, and she's a scientist
I
at a
guess
liberal
so.
arts school.
I guess
Like
so.
these fucking theater majors.
I think
dude,
my
just
nipples
stop
also-
asking me questions.
My nipples have a job.
I did lie. It wasn't a poetry class. It was actually like a fucking
Science
psych
class.
class.
Yeah, psych class.
She hated. I failed that shit.
What was the question that we asked?
Female orgasm
is a-
exists.
Is a female orgasm
He was
important?
talking about the ball sack vagina.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So,
Where
yeah,
does the penis come from then?
So the penis is actually the clit.
Is that kid? No. No.
Is it? Am I? Wait.
Yeah. Is that
That
real?
sounds right.
I think it's
assume
right.
That's right.
And the
So
balls are the uteri or
It's all
uteruses.
like reproductive organs are so important to this whole process that they're
They're-
like, we're gonna start off at a certain point, and then somewhere biologically, then we'll start to figure.
Yeah,
the
so
fuck out.
guys and girls
it's like any
have,
group
like-
project. It's
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
there's gonna start like a mess, and then
guys
we'll
and girls
fucking-
have the same parts.
Nah,
They
that's
just
a
are
dumb
like
metaphor.
they just like grow differently. So that's why like sex change
So my
operations
penis
are.
is just like a 2-inch clitoris.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
why sex change operations are possible because they just like fucking fillet it. And
Oh, they're just like this is basically this already was a vagina.
yeah,
so-
they're like we can fix it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're
You
like,
know?
we can make a vagina.
We'll
penis,
dig,
that's what we'll have.
dig this penis out and we'll reveal your true sense.
Man, we have our finger on the pulse of the LGBT community. I think.
It is Pride Month.
I know. And
These are the
Happy
topics
Pride,
we need to
everybody.
talk about.
I just want you when you clip this. To
I'm gonna
zoom
get
in on when I
revoked as a
check
gay
my
man.
watch.
All right, I'll stop talking about balls.
Well, this question will probably
So
have
what kind of poet are you?
Oh, you haven't even asked that question.
we'll probably have to skip over it.
All right,
A bad
what
one.
Real
is it?
Sylvia Plath over here.
A bad one.
It's a Sham question.
Oh, hell yeah,
Jesus.
dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
What's your favorite race? We can all say the Boston Marathon and move on, or we can talk about black people. If we
Now
want.
let's do you know what? Let's treat this like Sham and his father. All right, let's treat this like they would.
Okay.
And pick. I'm kidding. No,
I
let's
like
not
the
do
one
that.
from that Cuba Gooding Jr.
Stay in
movie.
Texas, Sham, dude. Fucking
French Russia.
leave the shit out of there.
Like Snow Dogs or whatever.
Oh, Eskimos. Did
I
you say Eskimos?
no.
You whispered it into the microphone.
Wait, Eskimos is like a sled,
The dog
Is it?
sled race.
Oh,
Dude,
my
look
God.
at us
Well, that
covering
did beat that
medical.
then.
Yeah. Now we're gonna talk race
racial,
relations real quick.
socioeconomic. Oh, hell yeah,
If
dude.
Eskimo's a slur, you're gonna have to beep it now.
I'm not beeping it.
Why? Because you don't want to be ambiguous of what we're talking about.
No, 'cause I don't want to go through the work.
This is a trick. This is a trick question. We're not supposed to say our favorite. We're just supposed to unanimously agree that we don't like India,
Yeah. Okay.
which we don't agree with. Sean, the inside joke is fuck. See, now I'm acting like
now
this
you
is
look
like
like,
just
now
like
you
a-
look like you just hate Indians.
Yeah, this is the we're gonna.
Hey, that's
use this
impossible.
clip to
I like
promote the
Sean
show.
for some fucking reason.
Dude, I was hanging out with like one of the girls at a party recently was an Indian girl, and like I was making jokes with her, and like she was laughing and everything, and then all of a sudden I go, one of my best friends is Indian, and it just sounded so forced. Like, you know all these jokes I just said, like I'm allowed to say these but I just wanted to bring up that I knew another Indian person, but it sounded very my best friend's black, so I can do this type of thing.
Okay, either way, it sounds like
Well,
yeah.
the way it came off and the way you intended it. I feel like no matter how it came out,
Yeah, well, I was just
Yeah.
trying to be like, I know some Indians. Like, you guys are dope.
I can't wait for months
Okay,
from now when you do the follow up episode of me and Joe are best friends, and it's like, remember that time we bonded over just like racism and the fact that girls can't come, nor shouldn't they?
They
Like,
can.
come on,
Yes,
dude.
they can, but they shouldn't.
Like the last episode, you guys were talking about like anime, and we're just like, let's just be the sweatiest motherfuckers in this air conditioned room.
It is nice in here.
It's this
Dude,
is
air
we
conditioner.
just installed it.
New edition.
I like
Yeah,
I like your hanging plant.
Thank you. It's actually called a hanging Jew, not even joking.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not joking.
Have you brought that up
look
on
at-
any other episode?
No, I haven't.
Fuck.
You can't do that.
Dude, this is gonna be
I
a
am
20
not
second.
joking. That's what that plant
This
is
is
called.
gonna be a
Look
20
it up.
Show me the tag right now. I know it's in
I
there.
don't need the
Go get the
tag.
tag and
I-
show it and put it on camera.
All right, so I actually had to.
I'll hold your
I
microphone.
went through Reddit to figure out what kind of plant.
What
it
is the
was.
most fucking uncomfortable plant to get for a talk show?
Are you Jewish too?
No,
You
I'm not
can't use the
Jewish.
gay card for everything, dude. It's not.
This month he can.
It's not backwards compatible, bro.
It's okay. It's Pride Month. I call that the dumb Jew plant.
No, but for real, it's a hanging Jew and it's a beautiful plant. Okay.
Stop saying.
That's, what?
And
do
it's
you
a
mean?
beautiful
It's the
plant.
name of the fucking plant.
Is it from Germany?
I don't know. I don't know. It was from Lowe's in Quincy. Are you serious?
Yeah,
So
they're-
yes.
Yeah, they're notoriously anti-Semitic down at there.
Yeah, it didn't have a tag on it, so I had to ask the internet, and they
Yep,
were
and
very
that-
quick to.
that'll tell you the truth.
Never be anti-Semitic on the internet. So I think
no,
you're good.
No, the internet wouldn't lie to me.
No,
All right, Tyler, just wrap it up with your Stu Pickles bit, and then we'll.
we're not doing that anymore. The good old days when I used to do a Chris Rock impression on stage.
Oh man.
Have you seen the video? There's a video one time Brandon Valley had basically a stick or treat show, a Halloween one when everyone goes as like different celebrity. Like
I'm so
Like
worried
Logan
for
did,
where this is
um,
gonna go.
Logan did Stephen alt-right and did like alt-right jokes
Okay.
like Stephen Wright would do. Dan did Danette and just talked like Nanette. And I just did the Tommy Pickles joke 4 or 5 times until the whole audience was doing it with me, which is like so problematic to look back on again.
But
Just-
that's how you closed every show back in like.
yeah.
What was the what was the bit?
Well, we didn't have to do it.
All right, I don't remember.
You've never heard the. You've
I know, I'm
definitely
sure I
heard it.
heard. I'm sure I heard. I
It
just
was
don't
about
remember.
how.
Just do it without the voice.
I'm
It's
not gonna
just
do-
as
no,
funny.
'cause it's not funny.
It's
without
just
the
as
voice.
funny without the voice.
And I don't even think I can. I'd slip right into it, and then I'd fucking this thing would go down the tube.
This thing's already down the tube. Are you serious?
You know what? I'll
All
do
right.
the bit on our Patreon.
I feel
Hey,
really
hey,
welcome.
Tyler,
now.
here's
Yeah,
a
me too. I feel
What are cringy things you've done still do?
Are
So
you,
Tyler,
are you
let's
making
get-
this up? No, that's the real
That's
question.
really the question.
Oh, okay.
So let's dive into that
I
a
used
little
to do
more.
black voice on stage,
Oh, okay.
and I still do. No, I don't anymore. I don't think so. What do you get? Yeah, what's some cringy things you guys have done in the
You
past?
guys ever sit in a room with 4 microphones and a bunch of guys?
Yeah, I still
I think
do
this
that.
podcast definitely does.
I used to write. Joe,
Counts.
this is why I thought of it because I used to write like love poems.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cringy, and like give them to girlfriends and stuff.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
I had a journal. I didn't dear diary, but I had a journal that felt very much like I was speaking to a diary.
Yeah.
That was cringy.
My issue with journaling is it's supposed to just be
like you should journal everyone,
Stream
but
of
like
conscious.
Thanks,
thinking back on the language, I'm like, nah, just get to the point.
Yeah, it's supposed to be stream of consciousness.
Don't be
But
gay.
every time I do it, I
That's
start
what
to
my
get like
dad said.
performative. with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like write like whatever, performatively with it.
Well, I think that was my like when I was the opposite. When I would like go to write bits, I would just do stream of conscious, and
Yeah.
then like couldn't bitify it, so
Yeah.
I would just go on stage and ramble, and then end up doing crowd work where I ask dudes if like they want to make out with me in front of their girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was most
stand-up comedy.
stand up
Yeah.
comedy.
The new age of stand-up comedy.
Right. So, yeah, most of my writing now is just like stream of conscious, and then I'll like shape it into something that I think looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. I just get to what's up?
Moment of silence
Not
for Dennis being rude.
entertaining enough.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Yeah.
We're a D-tier guest.
Do you guys
Yeah.
any other cringy things you used to do growing up?
I mean,
Like, or
totally.
did you
I
ever
was
go
the
through like any
fucking worst.
cringy phases? Or
One
like, I
ti-
used to post like inspirational quotes on my Facebook and
Oh my
stuff.
God.
That's
like
sick.
Did you
genuinely
really?
like
When?
like 2010-ish, probably right around then, maybe 12. Just things like, you can if you put your mind to anything, you can fucking accomplish like stuff like that. Yeah. And I'll get there like the 10 years ago today. I used to before my Facebook was hacked. I used to get like the 10 years ago today. You said this.
You're
and-
being kind of gay on Facebook.
Also, a lot of Kid Cudi, just like Kid
Ooh.
Cudi lyrics.
Nice.
Yeah,
Just
I did that
like-
with the Killers as well.
Yeah,
I
I'll
did
just
a
like
lot of-
write.
There was
Same
there were
song
lyrics.
every
I did System of a Down once. What was it? No. It was I'm just sitting waiting for my hypnotize.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It was like I'm just sitting in my, but I would just type it out in the Times New Roman font that Facebook would give me, and then I would end it with such a good song.
That's the best way to end that.
Yeah.
I did a lot of song lyrics, but I wouldn't just like copy and paste them from lyrics.com. I would like type them out, and I would spell everything wrong. So like looking back now, I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Like,
It's incoherent rambling.
yeah.
Did you do anything, Dennis?
No, I've never done anything
Nothing
cringy in
cringy?
my
No, you
entire
just been
life.
like, oh
No,
my God,
I don't.
okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I pretended to be straight for a while. That was weird.
It's pretty
That's
cringy,
cool.
yeah.
that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah,
Never mind, that's
no,
cool.
No, that's
I mean,
cool.
we've all been doing it for years.
through javelin.
That's pretty sick.
I was good at it.
That's
for like a
that's
week.
not cringy.
It's very cringy, dude.
No, that's cool, dude.
What's
Javelin.
cool, name a cool jav thrower.
You.
Whoa.
Point taken or point made. Point made. I don't know. It's just funny. I had short shorts
Joe, you wanna
throwing
pick one?
fucking
Yeah, I'll
spears.
pick one.
Back to the shit box.
This is a big one.
I just threw. Yeah,
It's big.
I took the ones off Instagram, and then I also just wrote down random ones. That
Fucking Sham, dude. God damn it.
Dream Smoke / Drink Circle from Eric K.
Fupa Tank, Eric Canelli, past guest. Thank you. We've done the Dream Smoke Circle so many times, but it's always a fun one to do.
Yeah.
All bets on, dead, alive, all that stuff.
Dead and alive.
Dead
Yep.
and alive.
Yep.
Dead or alive.
Male or female.
So we're just gonna exclude our non-binary fans.
No, we're
out
gonna
there?
exclude females. We're gonna-
Yeah, I would go with males.
no.
Dream Mailman Smoke Circle.
Mailman?
Yeah, only mailmans.
Okay.
Only mailman.
That guy from Cheers.
All right,
guy
Paul
from
Sacchetti, my
Your
my
mailman?
mailman. No, he was my little league coach.
Okay.
I forget everyone else.
Is that a real answer?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Okay, what's your,
fictional mailman?
No. Okay, what's the actual question? Is Dream Smoke or Drink Circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go for it.
Tom Waits, Patton Oswalt,
Oh, that's a good one.
fucking Action Bronson.
You got some good picks.
I love that dude so much.
He rules.
And then a diversity choice would probably be like
Austin.
Dennis.
Dennis. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Here you go. You got the diversity pick.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. If you want to
Yeah.
smoke some weed after the show, let me know.
I don't.
Okay.
I'll drink a beer with you though. I'm just like,
He's like, well, I'm keeping it in the dream.
weed makes me weird. Like not that I'm not weird now, but it kind of shuts me up, and then I just get like wicked anxious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's smoke some weed.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
No, sometimes it hits that right spot where it's just like everything's fun and like you're just chill and nothing matters. And usually when I'm editing or playing video games or anything like that. But then times I'm just like freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Either it like decompresses me exactly how I want, or it makes me the most anxious I've ever been in my entire life.
Yep.
Do you know like all like the different strands and stuff? Like, are you like a guy who can be like, yeah, I need something to put me to sleep, so I need Super 7 Sativa 8?
Do you know I grow weed at a dispensary?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I grow weed at a dispensary.
That's cool. So the
So
answer is
I'd-
yes.
I would say yeah.
Okay.
It's like I just want I want a nice dream tonight. It's like,
Yeah.
can we throat fuck?
Give me eternal
Alaskan
nightmare.
Thunder fuck throat fuck. Yeah. OG. That's.
You've already done your smoke circle 1,000 times, I think.
I
and so
have.
I.
Roddy Piper. I would add Roddy
I'm trying
Piper.
so hard
Yeah,
to think
mine
of
are
like
always
a
just
clutch.
wrestlers.
Oh,
Wrestlers
fucking
are comics.
Damien Sandow then too. I love that guy so much.
Poetry wrestler.
Yeah.
He's in the new I Think You Should Leave.
I know.
Yeah.
55 murder,
Great
55
sketch.
murder.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
Poo poo. Come on, what's going on?
I'm really worried that plant's not called a hanging Jew now.
Yeah, I am almost certain it's not. Like, I'm not like.
I hope there's like some gardeners listening to be like, that's not even a fucking plant.
I'm looking it up.
Can you show a picture of the plant so they know you don't have like a person back there?
I'll
you
put
know,
it
like,
up. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can just grab it now. But I don't
well, you
want
do
it.
have skeletons all around the rooms,
Yeah, that's,
so it's not great. Not a great.
let's ask these skeletons what race they are, right? Right, Dennis?
What?
Anyways,
One second.
what, do you have your
double.
smoke circle?
Fuck, dude.
Wait, Dennis, are you looking at this thing or that thing over there?
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the. Where'd the post go?
It's probably deleted for anti-Semitism.
No,
it was wrong.
I think it got taken down in the Reddit. Fucking how Reddit is just going in the can right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm googling it now.
Dennis is currently googling whether or not he called a hanging Jew accidentally.
Ooh yeah, it's called a wandering Jew.
It is a hanging plant though, so I could see where you get the confusion. It does hang from the ceiling. Fuck.
We talked about it too much to edit this part out.
Yeah.
This is the whole thing.
Yeah. It's,
The whole thing is that.
just bringing all of my fears into existence.
Well, just the only way out is
Hey,
through.
babe.
So you gotta.
you gotta keep going.
Can we go under it? Can we go around it? We gotta go fucking through it.
That's
We're going on a bear
the
hunt.
wandering Jew. So
Stop saying.
that is the correct name. It's the wandering Jew. Wandering, not hanging.
Most embarrassing moment.
Right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Are you serious? Come on.
Oh, dude, I got decked by what's your last name? But this chick Paige. It was a boys versus girls soccer match,
yeah.
and I was a freshman in high school. This is at in Braintree, and I got fucking got. But I was going for the ball, trying to be a good sport, and just fucking boom, and I'm on my fucking back. I mean, she was a world class athlete, dude. And like
strong lady.
and,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, if anyone's gonna fucking take me out, Paige. But it's just me looking up. And like, you know, I see like my perspective. I just see like my feet in the air, kind of, and just everyone on both benches just up, like, whoa. Yeah, this is maybe not my moment for.
Did you get her back?
Fuck no, dude. Like I tried again.
World
I just
class
fell.
athlete, Tyler.
You were a good ally in that moment, letting that girl hit you like.
It's like, I don't care about your orgasm. You've won the battle. Probably the war, but fucking have fun coming. Okay. Stupid callback. That was good.
Damn.
What's your most embarrassing moment, dude?
6th grade Valentine's Day, I bought a box of chocolates for Ashley Orlowski. Full names on this podcast.
That's fine.
I haven't seen her since that moment. And it said "Choo Choo Choose Me" on the box with a little train. And I give it to her and I say, "Ashley, will you be my Valentine?" She says no, and then eats the chocolates right in front of me.
What a
Yeah.
cunt.
Hell yeah.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
There's the gay card again.
And that's where my attraction to toxic women first came into
Yeah.
play.
She seems like a jerk.
No, she was nice.
I
She was
love
really
how
nice.
those insults just went down the tier list.
No, she was really nice. And I mean,
bitch.
it's-
What a bad
Sounds
person.
like someone
What
I
a-
might hang out
Honestly,
with.
that sounds like a damaged person.
she was cool.
We
She
gotta
was
get
cool.
her on the pod. See if you guys.
Yeah.
See if
I
she would
don't-
choose you now.
I don't know what. Well, I have a girlfriend now who I deeply love.
Yeah. So you show
Kylie.
She's his type.
She is my type.
Shoot,
She's
shoot,
the
shoot.
friend.
Legally.
She's the friend of my dresser. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I don't,
Still
still.
don't. Yeah. What else? I have an embarrassing moment, but I don't view it as embarrassing.
Oh yeah. Other
But-
people say you should be embarrassed. By
Yeah,
it?
but I'm
Okay.
actually pretty proud of it. One time I went to fart on another person who I hated. I ended up shitting my pants on them, and I yelled, "You just got shit on!" I had no shame of the shit in my pants, which this was before I was medicated. So
That's the smell of vengeance, baby.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, he just shit his pants.
yeah,
He thinks he's cool.
It was in the middle of Battleground Games and Hobbies. So
what?
yeah, this dude was playing Magic and he was a fucking asshole. And I just put my ass on his shoulder and went to
Shit
fart
your
and literally shit onto his shoulder. And then I
That
yelled,
is disgusting.
I shit on you, you fucking idiot. And then I went home.
I'm gonna go change my
Then
pants.
waddle
like,
off into
like,
the
yeah, like it was his fault.
Leaking.
Like I treated it like it was his fault.
you were,
that
like,
the-
getting
yeah,
it,
like
yeah.
I was like, it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
See
phenomenal.
that asshole? I'm covered in shit now.
So the message of that is you're not healed.
Yeah.
No, that was way back then.
But you said you were proud.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be proud of that.
I'm kind of proud of it.
Like, come on.
I would currently, which means you're not healed.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Back to therapy.
Dennis, embarrassing moments.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
literally,
think-
this wandering Jew thing is probably going to be up there. It's
This
not
selfish
good.
bastard roped us all into it.
Not
gotta be
good.
up there, yeah.
I am not promoting this episode.
Please,
No,
I gotta get
I don't
these
promote
sales.
any of them.
Like even if it was that, it's like okay, who coined it? We
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
go back.
I mean,
is
yeah.
it like who created VW type situation or
I don't know what oh,
It
like
was
Hitler
Germany?
created
Did
VW.
Did Hitler create
Nazis.
VW?
Wow.
But I like the VW. Remember those commercials?
Yeah, dude, they're
Those are
sick.
so
They're
sick.
good. That's propaganda,
You
baby.
gotta weigh the pros and cons, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah, good marketing came from Nazi Germany. As an advertiser, thanks, guys.
I mean, if
I
they
said
were
guys
good.
because you could clip
Yeah.
the alternative to that. Fuck, man, what did you guys get me? It's like,
Listen,
I'm
we're
comfortable.
just four white guys in a room talking about everything we should.
Like,
That's what they want to hear.
Everything we're entitled to, you know?
God damn it.
like I'm comfortable with my own self. Like I know myself, and I'd be like, oh, yeah,
You're-
this is ironic, but like out of context, dude.
Yeah.
The uninitiated.
You guys will be fine. You guys.
we got.
I can't wait to find out how unlikable I am to like the uninitiated.
Dude,
It's
that's-
like you need a decade with this guy before you're like, all
Do-
right, I get it.
Do you ever listen to your like comedy recordings back and you're like, I fucking hate this guy? Like,
Yes. I
yeah,
do.
I used to do that too, and that shit fucking.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You don't do that.
You don't listen back to.
Oh no, I'm agreeing with you by being.
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah.
you were like, no, I'm fucking. I love my voice. Like, I'm a god.
Yeah. I'll go through like a week phase of being like, okay,
I do have a face for radio. Bro. This shit rocks.
where I'm like, okay, I'll listen to my sets and like tweak them, and then like I'll do it twice and be like, I can't listen to this.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude, I
it's-
start like shivering.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think when I
so-
stopped giving a fuck was after I did the naked show. I was like, this is
Yeah.
literally my lowest moment. So,
Were you ever around for the naked
I
show?
don't think so.
dude, it was sick.
No, I mean,
Would you
definitely
butt
not.
naked or just like
Yeah.
your undies?
Dick out.
Oh, hell
the
yeah.
rule in Cambridge is you can't strip on stage, but you can walk out like already naked. So that's how they got around it. Like it was like one of those old like blue ball laws or whatever. What is it? Blue Book?
Not Blue
Project
Book.
Blue Book.
Kelly Blue Book.
Kelly
The Kelly Blue
Yeah,
Book.
great
law.
APR.
Yeah, there's an estimator there checking it.
You go out with your penis and appraise things.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Kelly Blue Book laws
It's
of
the
Cambridge.
stamp.
One of my-
my dick is the Kelly Blue Book stamp.
The weirdest thing about the show is like my ex-girlfriend's cousin was at it just randomly the same night. So like after the show, we'd been broken up for years. After the show, I get a text like, "Hey, this is so and so's cousin. I just saw your dick." And I'm like, "But was I funny?"
Yeah, those are a weird phase right there. Like Dan did that. I think does Austin do any of them?
I think Austin definitely did it.
You guys were loving them. I was like,
You
I
just
couldn't
went on a
remember.
stage, just dick out.
Yeah, I did it twice. It was
It
awesome.
used to be like a big thing around here.
And the host Andy,
Yep.
he's like this 60-year-old.
He was a nudist.
Andy O'Fish.
Fish, yes.
He used
Where was it in Cambridge?
at the
IB?
Improv Boston. Yeah.
Yep.
And he would do and he would do a handstand to open the show where he would it was like a forearm stand, and he would arc back I will never get this image out of my head, but his dick would get harder as he would do the fucking thing. It was crazy.
What?
Maybe not harder, but since he
Dude,
was
we can't release this.
Yeah.
This is just what happened.
oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. Sometimes I forget.
I mean, this is fine,
Yeah.
but it is also just icing on a cake of just
Cum.
hanging.
bad.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, girls would do the show too.
Yeah, girls would do the
like,
show. Yeah,
wow.
and I, out of respect, I wouldn't stare at him that long.
Right, yeah. You know,
It's the eye contact, then 7 seconds away.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a wild time. in
I
the
saw the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life at
Whose
that
was
show.
it?
And I don't remember the comic, but
I wasn't paying attention.
I
Holy
I
shit.
could only look at that. You know.
world. I don't want to go back to a earlier question, but was he black? You don't remember?
All I remember was the penis.
Okay.
And
Was the
I'm
penis
I'm
black?
Irish and Italian, so I have really small but really dark genitals.
Okay.
What was
So-
that? What was that going back to?
Favorite race?
Oh Jesus!
I didn't know what that was going.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, favorite
I
race.
was like, not to go back, but was this guy? What?
It's huge.
All right. Well, we're on the topics of dicks. This is a classic.
You're in it.
It was
You're
so big.
thinking
It was
about
like an elephant's trunk.
You're having Nom flashbacks right now.
He is,
Yeah.
dude.
All right, continue. With
You
the
can have a moment of silence for him.
I'm sorry, Joe. This might. I'm sorry. This might trigger you some more, but a classic one from girly music: dicks for hands or dicks for fingers? What would you rather have?
I think fingers, because
Fingers.
you can still
Are they
use
still
it.
More
Yeah.
practical.
Yeah, because
And you
are
have,
they they just flop it around?
What the fuck?
And do they get erect or?
Yeah, what's the functionality? Like,
Yeah,
is
I
it
wonder
the whole,
maybe could each one get erect one at a time.
Is there a sack? Is there balls?
Let's put it on your wrist.
Okay.
Put the balls on your wrist. Yeah.
I would hate that.
Yeah,
they
so
all-
10
Yeah, I know,
balls
that's
on
why
a
I said-
hand. That's a lot.
no,
That's
no.
a lot of
I would
vulnerability.
piss
I
on
say-
so many people.
but that
It's
would
like
be
Scary Movie
but
3 or whatever.
Yeah, but are you hard when you pee? Like that's all over the place.
Yeah, it's
Like,
tough.
Not if you're not if it's like this.
toilet. You know?
Like not if you can do if you can fuck no.
Oh, but are
Yeah, I
we,
was
is
like,
it,
what,
no, no,
do
but
you really like that hanging?
but
wandering
question,
through over there.
Is it more dick functionality or finger functionality? Because is it like dick literally with bones, or like is the concept of the erection with the blood and like you need to be a certain mood
Well,
for them to
here's the other thing. Does
like same
my
with the arms? Like
does
is it
my
just
dick
noodle
now
arms
turn
until I'm
into-
horny,
That's a good point
and then
as
you
well.
get up and then you can be
Yeah, if you look at someone in your hand.
like a thumb, like the thumb thumbs from Spy Kids.
flip his back.
does my
That was
dick
it.
now turn into a hand? If my fingers are dicks.
If you want it. Yeah,
Well, I feel like
yeah.
either way, right?
There's some fucking
Like either option.
world
that
building
would be
we're
the-
doing.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, your finger.
Or
would
that
be
no, that
up,
would
yes.
make it an arm though. So you'd have the whole.
I'll take the arm.
I'm doing
Yeah,
arm.
I'm
oh, we'll take the arm.
Because if it's the trade, I'm taking the arm.
Yeah,
dick.
an arm for a dick.
Hand dick, no. Arm dick. Arm dick with the hand.
I'm doing.
If
arm
it was
dick
if
with
it was
the-
a dick arm, I would treat it like Mega Man.
Yeah.
Like,
Thumb thumb, Mega Man.
no,
Yeah.
just blast.
Yeah. But like, do you need to be horny for that?
Not me. Not if I'm not if I'm Mega Man.
Your dick didn't work.
No, it works now. I'm on the right medicine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Also, if I'm I'm gonna look at my Mega Man dick arm and be horny all the time from that because it's a cool
And it'll have the
fucking shit.
and I want to have foreskins.
It'll be the
like-
biggest dick you've ever seen.
I can put it into combat mode.
Then someone's like, "Oh, you really can't clean that properly." You should-
Oh, that rocks. A certain type of
go pee real quick.
handling gives you. Does he
go to the
does he do
bathroom?
different power ups?
Mega Man?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like a
I-
double gun or no? Okay.
There's other
Alright.
Mega Mans.
That's what I'm. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of then.
Or other Mega Men.
Worst breakup stories.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, you guys have any?
It's not the worst. It's actually funny. But if I ever do, this is a stupid anecdote. But Article 24 that they have the comedy show. If I ever do that, I'm gonna open with this because I went through a breakup right after like eating there.
Okay.
And what was funny about it was mutual. She's still great, all that stuff. But there was a moment where she's tearing up. And she's like, and it was after like a lot had already been said and like a lot of realization was happening. She goes, and also like I don't get your jokes. And I was like, I know.
That seems unfair, honestly.
Is that your?
No,
like,
it was an earn. I was like, I know what you're talking about because like a lot of like she got a lot of like we had a great time. We had the similar sense of humor, but like when I would really like commit to like type of bits or something, she'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "All right,
Oh yeah, I get that.
you don't get it." And then I started comedy. I'm like, "Oh no, this just sucks."
So was that your like origin moment into comedy? Like
No.
Okay.
No, that was actually like a fine breakup. The worst breakup was like bad. So, and this is a comedy podcast.
I guess it should
or
be
like
funny
a friendship
breakup stories.
podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
the no jokes thing is definitely the funniest. for me.
This one makes me look like a dick, but it's fine. Because I was a dick. But so my girlfriend and I broke up like 2 days before Christmas, and we were living together. And she like coordinated with my family, like my gifts.
Okay.
And so I was like staying at my parents' house because we were living together. And she's like, "Okay, well, are we still gonna do Christmas?" I'm like, "What? We just broke up. You want to give me a gift?" She's like, "I kind of have to." And so she like we meet up at the house, and she's like, "Here's your fucking gift." She buys me a Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
And then like my family bought me like Nintendo Switch games with it, and I got her a fucking like $50 foot massager. Like
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell
No, I came that night, But I think like I guess it's not really funny, or it's bad for her. But I got a fucking Switch.
He just wanted to flex the Switch.
Had a lot of extra free time to play the Switch, right?
Yeah.
I broke up with a girl like right around Christmas, and then
It's a good time.
It was like 4 years later. She
the
like
Switch or the breakup?
4 years later, because we're mutual friends and like hanging out and everything. And she was like, "Oh, here's like that Christmas gift I got you that year. I forget what it was. It was something cool though. It's like a bunch of DVDs or whatever. But
That's sick.
I like a late Christmas gift from a broken heart.
Damn.
I still have that Switch, and every time I play it, I'm like, it sucks to suck, but like Pokemon Violet is
fuck
dope.
it. Yeah.
All right, well, I think that's going to do it for the pod this week, boys.
Yahoo.
Before we forget, because we've got
Ending on breakup
Oh, no,
stories? Jesus.
guys, what do you think? You guys have the potential to be friends?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
Here we
I mean,
go.
We've
Yeah.
shook hands like 3 times now. So.
I've already sucked his
That's
dick.
an indicator.
I gave him an under the table.
Yeah, you
It
jacked
was
his
nice.
fingers off.
Yeah, that's why I wore sweatpants today.
Joe, one more time for the book. It's you want to talk about it real quick?
Yeah, it's called Tasteful. It's a bunch of shitty poems that I wrote. You can find it on Amazon. It's like $12.69. Some would say nice.
Sick.
Thank you.
Okay.
I worked hard on it. Give it a
and
read.
The link's in the bio. Please check it out. Joe's super funny and clearly a good writer. I just read, even in the bio, it says like he's a writer from South Shore, Massachusetts, and he just had a spell check, Massachusetts, which is funny. It's a very funny thing to write. So there's funny other things in the book. Please check it out, guys. Pat, you have anything out there that you want people to check out?
If you want to hang out ever, I got nothing going on.
And Pat's usually hanging out at Cagney's for the open mic on Mondays, so if you want to hang out with them there, you can go check them out there, right? And then you Instagrams.
Thin Lizard, I think.
Oh, you remembered it. Nice. Hell yeah.
Well, I really love the
Growth.
band Thin Lizzy. Thin Lizard _
Hey, Pat, you want yours out?
Hey, it's Pat. But
at Hey, it's Pat.
That's a way better
It's been
one.
a while since I posted.
Go give him a follow. Who cares? And I'm at Tyler Swain's off Insta.
I'm at 98 Colby Road.
That's our address. He's also at Dennis the Person on Instagram. And we are collectively at Now Your Friends on Instagram, TikTok. Please subscribe to our YouTube, like our YouTube comment. Keep an eye out for the Patreon, patreon.com/nowyourfriends. And thank you very much. We're fans of you. And
We
you're
are
friends.
fans of you, and you are friends of us. Thank you for
everybody.
listening.
Girls
Good
can't
night.
Bye-bye.
Girls can't come.
Thank you, Emerson.